G'day.
G'day.
Welcome to
Welcome
Company.
to, yep, welcome.
You do it. You do it.
All right. I'm Crafty Mama. I'm Kylie actually. Crafty Mama on Instagram and Ravelry.
I'm Jill. I'm Tina Yarn on Instagram and Ravelry.
You'd think we're out of practice, but we're not.
Oh,
I don't know.
I wonder if you should say before we start who's gonna go.
That's a good idea. Let's do
Yeah,
that from
some
now on.
planning.
We don't plan much, guys. It's a bit impromptu. What happens, happens.
It's good to get the time to do it. That's the biggest planning. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a bit tricky with me with my shift work
Yeah.
and yeah, because I finished Sunday morning this weekend. Yeah.
Mm.
How
I,
have
I'm
you been?
well. I'm doing well. I'm going to
Yep.
just point out the obvious straight away with what you're wearing.
I finished something else. I've got 3 finished
Oh my
items.
gosh, really?
3 finished whips.
I've got one.
I never win, guys. I've won. Yes, this is my recalibrate. So I'll stand up and show everybody. So it's not blocked yet. I'm going to block it and make it just a little bit longer because I do like a longer fit. But this is the hip length version. I'm quite short-waisted, so the hip length version is really good for me. I imagine the longer version would be like down here on me. But yeah, no, I could have knit this bit longer, but I wanted to do what the pattern said. Plus, I think by the time I block that, that'll be similar width.
Mm.
That's probably how I'll try and block it.
But
But yeah,
the colours are fantastic.
thank you. I'm really, really happy with it. And I'll definitely be knitting another one of these. I'd like to knit one with hand spun next. I think it's a really good one for hand spun. Yeah. So this yarn is, the green is Yeah Yeah yarn. It's a merino linen blend and it's in the colorway Splash. And the purple is, I've actually got it here. Hang on. Oh, Life in the Long Grass. It's also merino linen. Oh, they're both singles as well. And in the colorway Parasol. And look how much I have left.
Wow.
They're not full skeins.
Hmm.
I've used about 2 meters of this one. And I'm not sure how much of this one. I didn't weigh them before I used them, and they both weigh 100 grams still. So
Oh.
so I've used the extra meterage. Yes, so I didn't cake them up. I just needed a little bit. I think it was like this much of the I-cord and
Uh,
then the neckband.
yeah.
Plus this one, it was like 2 rows of the bottom. So I just put them on my Swift
Mm.
and knitted straight off them like that and then reskein them because it's always better to store your yarn in skeins. The reason they sell them in skeins is so that the yarn is relaxed.
Oh, I didn't know
So
that.
yeah. When it's in a cake, it's under tension and it can lose elasticity if it's stored in a
Mm.
cake too long,
Good to know.
which is why you should only cake when you're going to use it.
Well, maybe I should go and do some uncaking this week.
I wouldn't I wouldn't worry about it too much. It's not ideal. Like, I don't know, I'm a bit of a stickler for that sort of thing.
I know you like the rules.
I'm a rule follower. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I've got lots of things in cakes because I think I'm going to use them, and then I start and I go, oh, actually, no, I don't want to use that one now.
Well, lots of my stuff's in cakes because I never finish anything. So,
Mm.
but yeah, when I'm going to do a project, I only ever, like if I'm doing a whole sweater, I
Mm.
don't cake the whole lot. I just do the first skein, and then when I'm up to the next one, I skein it for that reason, because I know I take ages.
Mm.
Mm.
And how have you fared in all of our fabulous weather?
Our house has been fine. I haven't been. I've had tonsillitis this week or last week. I'm still not 100%. But yeah, apart from that, we've been fine. What about you? Did you get hit over there?
Yeah, but I mean, everything's in place still. Just a couple of trees that we had to
Yeah.
attack with the saw, but otherwise, no, we were very lucky.
Yeah. Did
Yeah.
you lose power at all?
No, we didn't.
No, neither did we. Very lucky.
We're all underground around here.
Yes, so are we actually. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, for our international viewers, that you might not be aware, but we had quite a severe cyclone. I think we were recording the day it was due to hit last time, and it hit the area of Hawke's Bay, which is on the east coast of the North Island, and it's destroyed bridges and left whole communities stranded, and yeah, it's a really tragic event. So the areas are actually in a state of emergency, which has just been extended because we're expecting more bad weather.
Yes. Yeah.
So yeah.
I think we're lucky where we are because we got the Coromandel Hills there, and then we've got the Carmides that kind of protect. So like the Coromandel got hit a lot, and then after us got hit.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're fairly high where we are. We're kind of at the top of, I mean, it's a fairly flat area we're in, but in terms of height, topographic height, we're at the top. So yeah, I think closer to the lakes is probably a lot lower.
Yeah.
The lake was completely like whole bench seats completely covered in water. You know, it was significant.
And do you have a helper in your room today?
Yes, can you hear her? That's my dog. Because I'm home alone today, I couldn't really kick her out because we're friends.
Yeah, nice.
And she would worry about me. She'd be scratching at the door right now if she wasn't under the desk asleep. Oh, she's not under the desk. She's behind me. Anyway.
So
yes.
you said 3 things you finished. Do you want to carry on with your finished?
So you might remember this sweater.
Yes.
I kind of cold finished, but it really wasn't finished.
Yeah.
I finished it.
You weren't sure if you were in love with it or not, I think last
That's
time.
right. So I decided to just go ahead and finish it. So I blocked it. I blocked it quite aggressively. It's a very boxy sweater. And I hand knitted this neckline, which is the neckline used on the Joji Locatelli boxy sweater, which is kind of what I've modeled this sweater off. And I really like it. It's a really nice neckline. It feels really nice on. It feels lovely on. I'm still not sure about the colors because it's machine knit. I didn't spread the yarn. You know, you knit a couple of stripes.
Like kind
couple
of
rows. That's what you do. A couple of rows, and then you go to another skein. I didn't do that, and so I think I've learnt my lesson to not knit.
It looks amazing.
Yeah, it's not. I kind of wish the back was the front. I wish the back was the front because I like that color.
Yeah.
Better than that color. And I did have the thought that I could actually reknit it if I wanted to, but I'm not going to because I'm lazy.
I think it's fantastic. The picture you took on Instagram, it looks so good on.
Yeah, it fits me really well. So I can take that away. I've made a machine knit sweater, my first ever machine knit sweater. I got gauge, I did all the calculations. It fits me. It's exactly what I wanted in terms of fit. One thing that I might fix, but again, I'm pretty lazy, so I probably won't, because it's seamed. I've got a seam on the inside, and I actually designed it to have this folded over,
Oh, yeah.
right? But then
You got your
I've
seam.
seamed it, so
Mhm,
I could undo that and seam it on the inside.
mhm.
Again, I'm pretty lazy, so I probably won't. But what I might do is actually stitch it down because it's going to be on the inside of my wrist anyway.
Yeah,
So no biggie, but I might actually stitch it down because it likes to unroll.
right.
So I might stitch that down. I probably will do that.
Mm,
Because I like the fit better with the cuff up.
yeah.
So yeah. Um,
Cool.
yeah, as I said, it fits really well. I'm going to take a leaf out of, there's a lady I follow on Instagram, Starsha. She's a style person, a wardrobe person. And one of the things she encourages people to do is to get used to things by just wearing them around the house
Mhm,
before you're ready to go out. And one of what she models that off is actually like wearing a bikini on the beach. We're not comfortable wearing a bikini on the beach because we're not comfortable wearing a bikini.
mm,
And so you wear a bikini around the house and you get used to it. So that's what I'll wear it around the house for a bit. And yeah, I'll try and make that my jumper that I throw on
yeah.
and get
Nice.
used to it. Yeah.
Nice. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, where's the trifecta then?
Well, it's spinning. Do we want to talk
Yeah.
spinning now?
Oh,
Okay.
that's up to you.
Let's talk spinning later. That's my third finished item.
I've got one.
Show us, show us. What
It's
have you done?
my cowl.
Oh, I saw that on you. It looks so good.
So this is the painted honeycombs cowl,
Yep.
which is in the Stephen West design, which I did. He does his in DK, and he does it really long. I did mine in 4 ply, and I
Mhm.
did it as short as I could possibly make it. Because
So you didn't end up
had enough.
using all of the yarn?
No, but I haven't got a whole lot left, so it
Mm.
wouldn't have made a really long cowl. But I was thinking also, if I was to wear a cowl, I prefer it up here than here.
Yep. I'm
Yeah,
the same.
yeah, because I've got some that are here, and I don't wear them as much.
Yep.
Mm. Sorry. Oh, oops. Excuse
Pop
me.
it on. Show us what it looks like. I saw a picture on Instagram. Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah, it's cool.
That is really cool. Looks
I
good with what you're wearing, actually.
yeah,
Mm.
it comes down quite nice,
Mm.
like far. Comes down quite nice. That made no sense whatsoever. Uh,
Is it wider in the middle?
no,
No, it's just the same.
it's just the
Mm.
same the whole way. But it's also really. Oh, I haven't blocked it. It's really stretchy. So see,
Yep.
yeah. So I could stretch it, and it could be wider. Um,
Yep.
I did like a really obvious seam.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That's fine though.
I quite like it. Oh, look, it's a muff as well.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah, so yeah, I did just a 3 needle bind off. No, I didn't. I did I whip
Is it a
stitched it. I did a
oh,
no,
you whip
and
stitch
I didn't whip stitch either. I metro stitched it.
mattress? Is it two I cords? Is it I cord each end?
Well, no, I did do one at the end
Right.
because I do remember when I made the other one that we both made,
Mm.
the sparkly one I made that I really liked as well that I sent to my cousin.
The bubble
That had,
cowl.
yeah, that one. It had the nice I cord at the end. I thought, oh, I'll do
Yeah.
that, but I hadn't put one at the beginning. So
Mm.
yeah, but that's all right. I think the obvious kind of
Oh, I like
theme
it.
looks quite cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So there we go.
Very good.
I finished thing.
That's awesome.
Um, I guess the other finished thing I made was, well, it's not really, well, it's finished for now.
Hmm.
Was my test knit.
Ooh.
So this
That
is,
looks so good. I love it in the
yeah,
red.
yeah. So the other one, like I showed you last time, I did it on, oh my gosh, I'm such a bad knitter because I don't follow instructions at all. It's like, don't tell me what needles you think I need. I know.
Yeah, and just because you're test knitting doesn't mean you have to actually follow the instructions.
So I used so I normally do like my smallest needles I think are those ones which are a 2 I think,
Mhm.
so 2 millimeters, and these
2 mil.
was
Yeah.
yeah, and these were on a 325 or something like that, or a 3
Oh, wow.
for the this bit
The color
especially
work
the
section.
color work
Yeah.
bit, yeah. And so I thought, oh, okay, well, I'll do mine on a 225, which is the last one I showed you, which I do quite like, but there's no way it's going to go on my foot. I did, well, I got it on my foot, but I struggled to get it back off again.
Yeah.
And it
That is
ended
a
up,
problem with color work.
and it
Mm.
ended up being like all squished and about this high. So it was like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah. So that's why I
Yeah.
tried and I started again. And I do like these colors better, I think, than the other ones I've chosen. So this is West Yorkshire Spinners, the red.
Yep. Is
And the
that
other,
like the cayenne pepper color?
I think it might be.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I've looked at that color a couple of times and gone, ooh, is it? Because I thought it might be quite orange, but
it
it's
is. It
not.
is quite
But
orange. So
is
it
it?
it
Okay.
looks it looks. Oh, can you see like this bit here
Yeah,
looks
yeah.
the better, the right color. It's
Yep.
more orangey than red.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm. It's an interesting color.
So and then we go there we go, and I did it on ended up on 3 mil. No, I think 275. I ended up at the end to get
Right.
gauge gauge. I did a gauge gauge thing. The GUAGE word that
Gauge swatch.
I don't
Yep.
do. I did that.
Very good.
And I got that on 275 mils, and I did the bigger stitch numbers as well. So I did the biggest number.
Yep.
Um, what I
It looks
found,
fantastic though.
and
Yeah.
it's really cool. I'm unsure if I like that. Like it's not as tight here, I guess, because of the bigger needles. And I think so. I'll do
Um,
the other one the same as this one, but I think if I did it again, because I did quite enjoy doing it, and the color work didn't take very long at all, I would go to a smaller needle for the foot.
yes, that's what I was about to say. Or decrease more.
Yes, I did decrease some here,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I haven't blocked it, so my you can still see my seams down the side where
Oh yeah. Yeah.
yeah, because I did it on my 3 pointy needle things.
Yep.
Oh, no words today.
Your
Um,
Addy, what are they? Addy,
the speedy things or something.
yes, yeah,
Yeah.
we
I
know which.
really I did a new heel, which was I had not done, so which had
Okay.
an extra like pearl row in it.
Oh, interesting.
So then it's kind of got like a seam.
Oh,
Yeah.
hmm,
So I quite liked that.
hmm. Does
Um,
that make it less holy during the join, maybe?
maybe I'm unsure, but I just it was just like, oh, that was different. I enjoyed that. Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, so my test knit was for one sock minimum. So I did half a one and then a whole one. So that's like I
Yep.
think it's pretty good. I'd learned a lot and gave
Yep.
all my feedback from what I learned more than what was on the pattern. The pattern is really easy to follow, and so it's a really nice color work bit.
Yep.
Yeah, I really liked it. I
And
enjoyed
that's
doing
with
it.
the passionate spinner, isn't it? That test knit.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Yeah. So there, so I'm counting it as a finished.
Oh, you've finished the test knit.
I have, and I've got my needles still in there, and I've not yet cast on for the next one, but I will.
Very good.
And
What
I've
was the yarn? What was the color work yarn? The
the color
contrast
work
color.
was that. I'm not
Oh, you
sure.
don't know what it is. Okay.
No, it was one of my extra ones. Some fabulous New Zealand designer. I know that. And I think it's the end bit has been in my stash for quite a while because
Right.
I think it went into a Vertices Unite, which I knitted when I was recovering from one of my surgeries. So quite a few years ago
Right.
now. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I imagine, yeah, no, I was going to guess, but I'm not going to guess. No, I don't know.
No.
I know it's a nice merino.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's all I've done. That's all my
Cool.
finished. I'm feeling like I have been too bitsy.
Right.
Mm.
So I've been really focused lately. I'm like this, I was really focused on this. And then yeah, I'm becoming a little bit monogamous.
Oh, I've had 3 new cast-ons.
I've had a new cast on. Um, so last week I took Friday night off because we had a family fun night at Calvin's new school. It's a big thing because it's a private school, and it's like this annual welcome to the family, sort of welcome back to school, all of that rubbish. They have like Zorb soccer and like food trucks and all sorts of things. So it was going to be a really good night.
Mm.
Anyway, the rain cancelled that.
Uh,
So I took a night of leave and didn't get to do what I was going to do. So that was a bit annoying. So I said, right, I've taken a night off work to have a super awesome family fun night. So we're
mm,
having a super awesome family fun night. So we took the kids out we went to have dinner. We had ramen
mhm.
and went and saw Ant-Man, the new
Cool.
Ant, which was really awesome. But as a result, I had to cast on something new because I didn't have any like round and round knitting. Right. So
Yeah.
it was super awesome fun for me too. So I cast on a sockhead hat. Oh,
Oh,
look.
cool.
Have you knit a sockhead?
I think I did for one of my hats that I gave away.
So this is the fourth sockhead I've knit.
Mm,
So the beauty of sockhead is that it uses a skein of sock yarn
mm,
or thereabouts. I don't think I've ever used the whole lot, but probably 90% of a skein.
mm.
And it's, what is it, 4 inches of ribbing,
Yeah.
which obviously I hate, but I got like an inch done
Yeah.
in the movie, so that was really good. And now I'll just leave it. And I've also got a hair appointment coming up next week, so I need knitting for that. And I was like, yeah, I need new knitting. And just now that I've got the sock machine, I don't necessarily want to cast on vanilla socks.
Yeah.
Right? If I'm going to knit socks now, I want to be knitting pattern socks. So
Mm.
I have to rethink
You're round
my
and
hair
round knitting.
planning. Yeah,
Yeah.
I do. I really do. And I've actually had this caked for a while because I was going to do I was always going to do a sockhead hat with this yarn.
Mm.
I was going to try and do it on my flatbed machine,
Oh, yes.
but I was going to have to do the ribbing section flat and then do it in the round for the round bit. And I hummed and hawed about it and then obviously never did it.
Mm.
So anyway, the yarn is by Knot and Tie.
Mm. Beautiful colours.
It's Yeah, it's gorgeous. And actually, when we were sitting at the movies, I was sitting between Calvin and Jeremy, my husband, and my boy, and Calvin was sitting there doing this the whole time. He kept grabbing it and like patting it. So it was going to be for my husband, but I think I might have to give it to Calvin
Yeah.
because he just kept patting it, and it is really soft. So, oh, actually, I can tell you what it is. I was thinking, I don't think it's anything special in terms of it doesn't have silk or anything, I don't think. Here we go. It's 80% merino, 20% nylon. So it's not anything special, but yeah, it's just really, really soft. So it must be a super fine merino. And
Nice.
it's got that zebra pattern. Sorry, the lighting's terrible. See that zebra pattern, which is becoming a popular sort of.
Mm-hmm.
So that's in the pre-dyed. It's spun with a bit of black.
Oh, is
And
that
then
like this has got like little bits in? Is that what you mean?
No, it's actually spun.
Mm.
This section. Here you go. Let me bring. Here we go. I'll turn that off. Does that help? No, that doesn't help. There we go. So it's
Mm.
actually got bits
Oh,
spun
I see. Yes.
with
I,
white and black,
yeah.
and then
I like barber pole kind of.
barber pole, yes, and then it's over dyed
Yeah.
with the blues. So it comes up with this really unusual pooling.
Cool.
Yeah, so that's my sock head. That's my round and round knitting. Yeah.
Excellent.
And I've done maybe 1.5 inches.
I've also
Mm.
got some new round and round knitting.
Oh, what's yours?
I've cast on the little scarflet,
Oh,
um, Amber O'Brien.
all right. Yep.
It's a free pattern,
Mm,
and it's just round and round.
beautiful.
It's got a pointy end.
Yep. I
Yeah,
didn't realize that was round and round. I thought that was flat.
yeah, they're
Interesting.
round and round, and so it just becomes like a little
Mm,
scarf. So I just got one needle. I'm knitting it on these little. Some more of these ones are. These ones are a bit bigger than my sock ones,
yep.
and I'm using a single Malabrigo thing, which I think it's a single. I think it's for fingering superwash merino. Well, it's
Oh, yeah,
Malabrigo Mechita,
Mekia, I think it is.
and that's the color.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Indicita.
yeah. So,
Nice.
I don't know. It looks a bit green there, but it's more bluey,
Okay. Yeah. How
more
long
bluey
will
and
you
thin.
make that?
Um, as long as she tells me.
Right. So, so will it be quite scarfy in that it's quite long,
No,
or
it's
is it
more
just
scarflet. So like
oh, so
this
just
one,
enough to do a little tie?
a little tie with the pointy bits here.
Cute.
Yeah,
Very 60s.
yeah. I've done it before, and I used some Prosper Yarn Butte, but I didn't want. Because I loved it. I loved the yarn, and I didn't want to not use the whole thing.
Fair enough.
So I got rid of that from that one and made something else with that. So I've got that to make with that. Hmm.
Very good. Oh, that's cute.
And my socks that I'm doing. My scrappy socks that I'm doing
Oh, yes.
make along thing with.
Yep.
My scrappy socks are this big now.
Oh, so cute. Oh, and you've made them matchy matchy, have you? No?
Not really. No, the same. There's the same yarns in each ball, but they
Right.
don't match. I just did the toes. I started off the toes the same.
Yep.
So had been the heel is a labor of love
What
because,
heel is it?
well, I tried to do a toe up heel flap and gusset, which I've never done
Okay.
before.
Yep.
Oh, do you think I could understand it? I
What
tell
pattern
you,
did you use?
well, I used about 6 different ones
Oh,
because I couldn't
okay.
understand. I could just Googled them on Ravelry, which I didn't have one to start with, but I did my
Mm,
pattern, I did my gusset, la la la, and then I've ended up doing a Fleagle heel because I know how to do that.
right.
Yeah, because I
Oh,
just
well,
got annoyed. So now I've got now it's a Fleagle heel, which is quite a
yep.
nice heel. But I think I will leave the heel flap and gusset shenanigans to top down.
Because you have to, what? You do increases for the gusset, and
Yeah.
then you'd have to,
Then you do
oh, then
short
you do
rows.
rows across and pick up at the end of each row. Is that what you have to do?
I didn't have to do short. Well, the first one I tried, you did short rows,
Mm,
and then I couldn't understand what was happening after that. So then I
okay.
got rid of that. So then I tried again, and this one had you do your flap and then you do that. And I said, oh,
Yeah,
I'm not, I wasn't enjoying it.
fair enough. Life's too short.
That's right. So I thought, well, what else can I do? And that's where I remember I quite like the Flegel heel.
Fair enough.
And it was so much easier.
Yeah, yeah.
My other one that I've been knitting on quite a bit, but then I got bored again, is my little jersey.
Oh yes, you.
Yes,
That was originally the ribbed lacy top.
yes, which is
Yeah.
now the other a different lacy top. This is
Mm.
the um raglan rib lace. James Watt.
Yep.
Yes, I think last time I showed it, I hadn't split sleeves, so I've
No, you
split
hadn't.
sleeves and I'm zooming down the body.
That looks really good.
Mm.
Are you enjoying that now?
It's okay. I get a bit bored every so often. Just put it down. I haven't picked
Yeah,
it up for a few days. I cast
fair
on
enough.
something else instead.
Uh, well, I've had a new heel. Remember, I was doing the avocado heel.
Mm.
Well, look, I've been prepared and I've actually put it on a sock
Mm.
blocker. So I've gotten through all the increases. So it's like wedges, like a wedge there and a
Oh,
wedge there. Yeah, and then I'm decreasing up here. It's decrease every like fourth row or something till I get back to the original count. So I've started my striping for the leg. But yeah.
oh,
Yeah,
it's good. It's good to try new stuff, eh?
it is good shiny stuff. It just stretches the brain a bit. But
Yes.
I mean that's why you have to then have other things
Yes.
because you can't do that in the summer.
No, you can't. I did have one more cast on.
Oh, another cast on. Show me, show me.
And I haven't done very much of it. I've done this much. I am doing the crochet sea glass,
Oh, interesting.
and I'm doing color work with crochet.
Wow.
I've done. I'm only on my first row, but I can see it becoming quite addictive.
So you're traditionally you were a crocheter before you were a knitter. So this will be
Yes.
really interesting for you. Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess I know I've only done my jersey that I made
Mm.
as a garment, and I did one cardigan once, and the fit was really strange. So I have never gone into the crochet garment thing, and I thought, oh
Crocheted garments can be a bit heavy.
yeah, that's what I thought.
Mm.
This use it as the 4 ply, so
Mm.
yeah, and my colors I'm going to use sea colors. So I'm
For the
using
sea glass.
turquoises and greens.
Lovely.
Yeah,
And is that by Wool and Pine?
yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So so far I have learned the invisible join,
Mm-hmm.
which I don't think is that invisible, but there we go.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And it's not really that invisible, is it? Maybe I'm not doing it right, which is probably about right. Um, the the collar turns down, so it's a quite a thin.
Right.
Yeah. But the whole one one by one, yeah, one by one color work.
Hmm.
My gosh, it's so fun. It's so
Yeah.
fun. Yeah, really fun.
Oh, interested to see how that comes up.
It's part
Yeah.
of when you buy the pattern, they give you a code to get into the tutorials. So they've done
Wool and
video
Pine's
tutorials.
fantastic like that. Yeah, they
Yeah.
do that with all of their
Oh,
patterns.
do they? It's my first one of
Mm.
theirs I've made. I have bought one that I have not made, but yes, I thought, oh, I'm gonna give this a go. So I've got two full balls. So I haven't brought them all. They're just over there. So I've got a turquoise one. I've got a green one, and
Mm-hmm.
then I've got a mixed ball of greens and a mixed ball of turquoises. So that's
Cool.
how I'm going to do my one by one color work. And so
That's going to be so much fun.
I think so. Um,
Mm.
it's not because it is all single crochet. It's not going as quick as I want it to.
Single crochet is slow.
I don't,
Yeah,
I normally crochet way faster than knit than I knit, but it's not working.
yeah,
And I think
yeah,
with the color work, I suppose once I'm into a rhythm, it'll be good. But
yeah.
yeah, right now I'm doing the learning piece, so it's yeah.
That's good though. It's so good. As I was saying earlier, it's so good to challenge yourself with something new.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, so
So
that's
cool.
we'll see.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, I picked up my sorry, it's just down here. I'm just gonna grab it. Ugh. I picked up my West Knits shawl again because I finished this. I was like not letting myself knit on it until I'd finished this. So I
Yeah.
picked this up again and
This is
I've
the
just been doing this.
hibernation one. Hiber,
Yes, it's the Hyber knit.
yeah,
It's the Aurora shawl. So yeah.
it's cool.
And this yarn is Life in the Long Grass, which I got in Sydney from Skein Sisters.
Yeah.
And I've got about 3 more repeats of this, which a repeat is just one stripe of each color. So, and then I'm back into this bit.
So it looks so cool.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm really, really happy with it. I think this might have to be my Woolfest shawl this year.
Yeah. It looks kind of dressy, kind of antique platey.
It is. It's
Yeah.
very, yeah, like stained glassy, and yeah, it's
Mm,
really quite, yeah, I'm quite drawn to it. He's released the sweater of it now.
I saw that.
So yeah, I can imagine. I mean, imagine that as a sweater.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll knit the sweater. Anyway, so I've picked that up. I've done a bit of that. And the other thing I've been working on is my Hobbit blanket. I've done 2 more months of that.
Oh,
So
cool.
do you want to see it or will I show it next time?
That's up to you.
We'll show it next time. It's
Okay.
because it's kind of a faff to get out and
Yeah.
fold up. Yeah, we were actually we've started watching The Hobbit this weekend just gone. So it's
Mhm.
like, okay, gotta bring it out. And then the kids
Oh,
were
yeah.
like, what's the colorways and stuff? And so I had to pull up Ravelry and tell them which each of the colorways is. I could remember a lot of them though.
Yeah.
Because I make a conscious note when I'm starting a new one, what is this colorway? And
Mm,
so I kind of think on the colorway as I'm knitting it. And yeah, it's very fun.
that's cool. That's really cool.
So yeah, I'm really cruising through that. So yeah. I what else have I been working on? That's pretty much it. I've been spinning.
It's been too hot.
Mm, we have aircon.
So do we. But
Yeah, no, I finished this just this morning.
ooh, show.
This is my very first art yarn. So,
Yes.
and I've done beehives without any instruction.
Yeah. This is the one
So
that you did the it's like rainbowy stuff, isn't it?
yes, so it's
Yes.
rainbow. Let me find a good beehive. They're all a bit rubbish. They're not great. Well, that's not too bad. So
Yeah, cool. So nice.
yeah. Um,
That's cool.
so the fiber, that rainbow fiber is actually a whole stripe of stripes of color. So I just grabbed a little bit and just wrapped it around. And
Yeah.
yeah, so that's how I did them. And so it's core spun. It's the first time I've done core spinning.
Mm, yeah.
It's a mohair core, and the grey is Starcrest Farms, which we
Hmm.
purchased down in New Plymouth.
Yes.
Just beautiful. I would love to spin a whole sweater out of this.
Yeah. I haven't done
Yeah, it's
mine yet.
gorgeous. Um, and I haven't washed it yet because I literally just took it off the wheel this morning. I've plied it with some cotton, sewing cotton. So I started with, it's got 3 different cottons in it. I started with some silver.
Mm.
It just looks glittery. I
Mm.
started with some silver, then I ran out of silver, so I went on to some gold,
Mm.
ran out of gold, and then I found one that's got it goes from orange to black,
Oh,
and also has silver in it. So yeah, so it's quite interesting that yeah, it's different plied throughout.
mm.
And I literally just tied a knot to join them because I didn't want to risk them coming undone.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how it looks when I've washed it.
Yeah.
Um,
Will you
it's
would you weave with that, or would you knit with it?
yeah, it's going to be a weaving project. So there's 315 meters, and it's really sheepy too. It's really sheepy. And it's still got quite a lot of energy in it because when you're coil spinning, you have to apply a lot of energy, especially with the beehives.
Yeah.
And that's why some of the beehives haven't turned out quite as well as the others.
Mm.
But yeah, I'm going to weave with that. I don't know what it'll be. I've got about 315 meters.
Mm.
When I weighed it, it was 130 grams, I think.
Yeah.
So it was 100 grams of the grey and about 30 grams of the rainbow. So I have 200 grams of that rainbow.
Wow, cool.
So I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of it. Yeah.
You could just spin it for the wool.
That's a thought. That is a thought. But I do like the idea that these are going to be pops in it. So I'm thinking I'll probably do a grey warp.
Oh yeah.
Or it'd be really nice with something glittery.
Yeah.
I have some nice fingering weight glittery yarns, so maybe it'll be that.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know. So
Cool.
yeah, so I'm really proud of that. It's I won't wind it up again because it needs a bath. It's actually sunny here today, so I will wash it
Mm.
after this. I've blocked my Miserina today.
Wow. I saw that you finished that too.
I
Like,
showed that last
well, that's
time.
what you did, but
Yeah, yeah,
you needed to block it because you wanted it to. You didn't know whether you were
yeah.
going to give it to your daughter or not.
That's right. So what I did was I tried it on again and wore it around the house for a little bit, and it fits me quite well. It's tight,
Mm.
but it fits me like a t-shirt,
Mm.
which it is.
Yeah.
So I'm like, right, I need a high-waisted skirt to go with this.
Yeah.
So I went stash diving.
Oh,
Isn't this fantastic?
it's really cool.
Yeah, yeah. So I have a skirt out of this fabric in pinks
Hmm.
and purples, but I bought this because I was like, well, I need another one of them in different colors.
Hmm.
Um, so what I'm thinking is a 3/4 length skirt.
Mm.
And I'm challenged now that I know how to make my own bra.
Mm.
I'm thinking about making, because this is one of the issues with knitwear, right?
Yeah.
You wear a bra and then you wear a singlet top and then you put your shirt on top and it can be quite warm. So my thoughts are I could make a bra with this,
Mm.
right? And then the skirt, and then I only need a little bit around the middle, like this much, to then turn it into a dress.
True.
And
Oh,
then yeah.
yeah.
And then it's all in one, and I don't need underwear. Well, I mean, I'll wear underwear, but I don't need a bra as well because it'll all be in one.
Yeah. Oh, that
So
sounds
watch this
that sounds
space.
exciting. Like
Mm.
design your own frock.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it. And yeah, this whole bra making thing has really opened up the world of sewing for me. It's really I've been sewing for so many years that it had almost become boring for me to sew.
Mm.
Um, And so to learn a new skill like that and know that, well, now I can actually make like my own singlet tops, for example, with an inbuilt bra and not have the whole strap thing situation. Yeah.
That's cool. Talking about sewing, I have noticed that the dress behind you has swapped from one color to another.
Yes, so this is a sewing a dress that I finished for my daughter. This I finished it yesterday. It's fully reversible. And yeah, it was a big project because well, if we backstep, I'm doing a challenge. I've joined a challenge called Last Sewers Standing, which is on Instagram, which I found out about through the Check Your Thread podcast, which is about sewing more sustainably. So Last Sewers Standing is about not purchasing any fabrics in particular. So there's two kind of there's the lightweight and the heavyweight challenges. Everyone starts off in the heavyweight, which means you buy no sewing anything, no patterns, no buttons, no zippers, no threads even. Actually, you're allowed to buy white and black thread. That's it. And needles, as in like needles for your machine.
Yeah.
That's it. Now, if you need to buy a button or a zipper or something, then you default into the lightweight category.
Yeah.
And I don't even think there's a prize. It's just a community event sort of thing. It's just a challenge. And I have this whole cupboard here is full of fabric. So I don't need any more fabric, which is why I was so excited when I went stash diving and found that, because I was like, there's no way I'm going to have fabric that exact color in my stash, but I did. So when I went to make this skirt, so I did the top, all good. When I went to make the skirt, I then read the pattern and found out that I needed to cut 4 circles.
Oh, wow.
Which uses like a meter of fabric each.
Yeah.
Now, I barely managed to cut one of each when I first cut the fabric out. And so I had to be very creative with my sewing. And the smaller skirts, so the underskirts, are not pretty. They're patchwork. Yeah. But I did it. So yeah. Unfortunately, it's too big for her.
Oh, at the moment.
At the moment. So she designed it. She picked all the fabrics and everything. And yeah. It's it's a boat neck. So it's meant to sit like that, and it sits like this on her. So it just doesn't pull down, but it's like hanging here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it will fit her next summer.
It will. Excellent.
Yeah, and unfortunately the reverse, that fabric was meant to be for a dress for me. So I'm a bit annoyed about that because she chose that fabric from my stash, and I'm trying to encourage her to sew and stuff, and she's not that into sewing yet. She's getting there, but I know that the best way to encourage kids is to actually just let them do anything, you know what I mean? Even if they just choose ingredients or choose the slice you're going to make in your kitchen, that's better than them not being involved at all. So I let her choose the fabrics, and anyway.
Cool.
Yeah, I would not choose plaid. Yeah.
And any other makes that you've been making?
I did finish a bobbin last night on my wheel. I literally spun a rainbow last night. That was fun at knitting. So that's the pair of this.
Nice.
So now I've just got to do the other ply, and then I can ply them together, and then I could knit some more hand spun socks.
Woohoo!
Because this is BFL.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I think it's BFL. It's BFL and Stellina. It's sparkly.
Oh, cool. Pretty.
Yeah. How about you? Have you done any spinning?
Oh, excuse me. Oh, yeah, I think my lunch, I think. Hungry now. Um, no, I haven't done any for well, I've got a little bit and I'm just doing a little bit at a time. So
Yeah.
nothing to show really. It will empty I'm looking at it at the moment, so I'm staring over there. The bag will empty eventually.
Yeah. As you say, it is warm to be spinning at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. It's got yeah, my hands get a bit yeah.
I used my new studio tunic when I was spinning.
Oh,
So now that
nice.
that one that I've made, that's going to be my spinning one because now it's covered in fiber.
Oh, yeah.
Um, and I'm thinking that I'm probably going to have to, I'm going to take it away with me to the Moja Craft camp in March.
Mhm.
I'm probably going to have to also take one of those sticky roller things. Otherwise, I'll get bits of like my previous project fiber
Mm,
on my current project.
yeah.
It'll transfer if I don't do that. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Yes. So I'm going to be making that skirt and I'm going to be, well, skirt slash dress.
Mm,
I've got a bit of mending, well, not really mending. We got this at an op shop. I took my daughter op shopping and
mm,
it's a size 8 glassons and it's too big for her.
mhm,
She's so tiny. Um, it's it's very deep neck.
mhm.
So she really liked it though. She's really into plaid. Hey, there's that, and there's another plaid shirt she bought, which I also have to alter. Um, so I dug out this this seems such a shame to cut up. It's a shirt that was Calvin's that he hardly wore, but it's too small for him now, and Scarlett won't wear it.
Yeah.
But it's really, really soft cotton.
Mhm,
And what I thought I could do is I'll pop this across here and sew it on
mhm.
for her so that it's not showing her nipples, as she
Yeah.
said. Um, yeah, she's very tactile. So the fact that it's really, really soft, she loves that. And the beauty of that is it's already got a nice edge, so I don't have to edge it. So I literally just have to cut it and sew it on and it's done. So
Done.
that will
Yeah.
take me 5 minutes, but I've just got to do that.
Yeah.
Yep. And I've got the other plaid shirt. This is the other thing she got in the same shopping expedition,
Yeah.
which is lovely hot pink. And I'm actually
Yeah.
bummed it doesn't fit me. But it's the size 12. And so it's way too big for her, obviously.
Mm,
It's quite a small size 12. What we thought we'd do is because it's pretty much dress length on her,
yeah.
I'm going to insert some elastic on the inside. So it's
Mhm,
already got this casing here. It's already got some casing there. And
mm,
I'll add some more casing around here.
mhm.
And that will be at her waist height. And
Yes.
yeah,
Cool.
so that's some sewing I have to do. There's always mending, isn't there?
I don't know. I don't really.
That's something I try to do. And I'm trying to do like every time I make something, then I mend something as well.
I haven't got anything to mend. I'd quite like to mend, but I've got nothing to mend.
Oh, well, that's good.
I have been shopping.
Oh,
I shopped at Yarn had a cycle
oh, yes.
in the Waikato in Hamilton.
Mm-hmm.
And I was I kind of shopped mindfully. Well, I tried to, thinking about
Mm-hmm.
all of my things I've finished lately, and I
Yep.
bought 4 balls of sock yarn.
Nice.
I
Is
bought
that Katia sock
this.
yarn?
Yeah, this is the Cartier one. So she
You
doesn't have.
love that yarn.
Yeah, so I have done this particular colorway as well, but I gave it away. But I really do like. I like how the Tokyo one turns out.
Yep.
And then I haven't tried these ones, so I thought I'd give these guys a go. So this is Lang
Oh,
Queen
yes.
Socks.
I really like the middle one.
Yeah, and look at how it turns out.
Oh, so cool.
Yeah. Oh, did I buy these there? No. Oops, sorry. Rewind. No, I bought the Cartier, and I bought some creme lazy lion from Yarn Off.
Oh, yes.
Yes, that's what I bought from Yarn On. This is really soft, um, merino sock yarn, woolen nylon, but it's really soft. It's kind of a burnt orange color. So I
Nice.
got that and that from Yarn On.
Hmm.
I got these and this from Cruella's in Nelson.
Oh, yes. Yep.
Yes. So I went there looking for um oh gosh, a different sock yarn that I'd had from there before when I went to
Mm.
Nelson last, which they didn't have any. And that's when I saw these, and then I thought, oh, I'll try these. Yes, that's where I bought them from. So there's like it's really I quite like how they are.
Yeah.
The one that I
Interesting how it's like a gradient, but still stripy.
yeah.
Yeah.
So she had quite a few different colours. The one I really
Mm.
loved, unfortunately, she'd run out of, and I could have
Dang
waited,
it.
but who waits for yarn? And then I got her to she does spritzer yarn, which is a 4-ply
Oh,
fingering. And she also does sock yarn and some other things. So she dyes them there. And I just
right.
quite liked that colour, which is called Taranaki Twilight.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah. And then I bought two other things, but they have yet to arrive. And I'm going to find out what I have bought. I'm just on my phone at the
You
moment.
got to look up your inbox to see what you ordered.
A little
Uh,
bit. I've ordered from Vintage Pearls. Um, she has designed a hat called the Quindecenium hat.
I saw that. I did see that one.
Yeah. So
Yes.
it's a color
Yeah.
work hat.
Yeah.
And then she's dyed the yarn for the hat.
Yeah.
So I've ordered the kit from her.
It wasn't a very expensive kit either. It was
Like
only like
$35
35
or
or
something.
something. Yeah.
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 I
I
thought
thought
that
it
was
was
really
very
good.
reasonably priced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the other thing that I've purchased is a Pride pack of yarn from Knot and Tie. So
Yes, which I just found out about, and I will also be purchasing said pack. It
yes,
will be what I do when I get off here, but it's not coming till June, so I
no, it's a few months away yet.
wonder if she'll have them available for pickup at Woolfest.
Oh, it's a good idea.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I shall inquire.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Otherwise, it's also nice to get packages in the mail.
Well, that's true. That's true.
Having just had a couple this fortnight, it feels good.
I
So I,
get accused of getting too much in the mail, so
I hadn't bought any. I felt like I hadn't bought any yarn since Christmas,
yeah.
which was only like 6 weeks away.
No, it's a whole 2 months ago now.
Months ago. So I
Yeah.
had gone from purchasing it. I don't know. Oh, apart from at Morrinsville. No, I can't say. I can't say. I
I
feel like
haven't
I haven't, but I
I
have.
haven't I haven't acquired anything in the last fortnight.
Hmm.
I did buy I did get the pre-order of the birds one from Purple Sprouting, the International
Yes.
Birds one. So I did buy that.
Yeah.
But that won't come for another month or so. Um, so yeah, I'm up to in my stash total.
Hmm.
I'm up to -2.
Oh, good. So you're
So
going
I'm
to have to
feeling
increase your minuses to go shopping at Woolfest.
I am. I'm very mindful of that. And that's one of the reasons I picked up this because I purchased this at Woolfest last year. And I was just thinking, now that all the Woolfest stuff is coming out, I'm like, what did I even buy at Woolfest last year? I'm pretty sure I haven't used any of it.
So hang on a minute. You've done 3 jerseys. You must be more than -2.
No, but I bought stuff.
Oh.
And this one, I haven't counted any yardage. Oh no, sorry, I did count -2 for this.
Oh yeah.
And I haven't counted anything for this
Oh, maybe
because no, I haven't counted anything for this because it was done. Let's be honest. All I did was the neckline.
that wasn't done then, was it?
No, so but I'm not counting that yardage. No.
I can enable you if you really want me to.
No, 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 no. No, that's my because I'm counting it as a finished whip, but
Yeah.
not so my whips I'm up to how many am I up to? 1, 2, 3. No. One. I think this is number 5. Oh, and this is 6. So I've done 6 out of 23 now. So I'm doing all right.
Yeah.
I think I can do this 23 thing.
Yeah. Well done.
Mm,
So
yeah,
I've done my
that's
one.
good.
I've done my one whip this fortnight. And I won't be able to do any whips next fortnight from last year because they're so far behind. There's no way I've got a fortnight's worth to finish anything.
I might be able to do a sock project. That's what I might do.
Hmm.
I've
Oh,
got, I've,
very true. I've got my socks I can put heels in if I.
there you go. That
Yeah.
counts.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I've got 3 more pairs of socks that I've done one sock on.
Oh, are they round and rounds?
Yeah. No,
Oh,
no, none of them are.
oh.
In fact, they're all colorwork socks. Yeah, that might be why. Yeah.
Oh, cool. I've got
I might be able to
I
finish
have
a
a
pair of socks.
I have a felting project in my head. So
Ooh.
I can't remember the lady's name, but I've recently found somebody on Instagram who does felting, and she
Ooh.
shows you how to make your resist thing. And I
Mm.
thought I might make a glasses case on me.
Oh, neat.
Mm,
Nice idea.
yeah, I don't. You might have seen her on Instagram. She does lots of things over balloons and makes
Oh,
bags.
oh, with like the yarn over balloons.
Yeah, so she does the yarn over balloons, but then she does the felting over the balloon.
Right. Okay. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna wait until she's snoring really loud.
So like she does the like they do the pretty underneath and then they put the fluff on to felt. Then they felt it and they cut it off and it becomes a bag.
Neat.
Yeah. But she also has some
Hmm.
videos and she shows you how to measure and so you can make your own resist thing if you want to do
Right.
something like a purse.
Yeah.
Hmm. I thought I
Hmm.
might play with
Very
that.
interesting.
Yeah. And maybe not by next time, but I'm gonna play with it. It's on my list of playing with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this next couple of weeks, this is the last day of February. It's 28th of February today.
Last day of summer.
Last day of summer. Oh my God. What summer?
Cyclone summer.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
it's warm enough today that I've been washing fabrics today.
Yeah.
Pre-washing fabrics. Yeah. So we've got the Pukekohe spin in on Sunday.
Oh, cool.
I'll be between 2 night shifts, so I'm very unlikely to go.
Hmm.
And then I've got Craft retreat coming up on the 17th of March.
Coming down
So
this way.
I will be coming down that way, so we might be able to meet.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah, let me know how you get on with your busyness and your busy calendar.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it'll probably be the Friday.
Cool.
Anyway, that's pretty much all that's happening.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's been quite a lot. I think we've talked quite a lot this time. I feel like we
Yeah.
talked. Yeah,
We did. We did.
yeah, we did.
Yeah. I'm so excited to watch this. I really am.
Yeah, cool. I'm so excited to get back to my color work crocheting.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll be quite far on next time I see you.
That'll be really good. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to seeing that progress.
yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Shall we fare thee well then? So I can go
Absolutely.
have something to eat.
Yeah, yeah. And I can wake this dog up.
Cool. Well, nice to see you. I'll see you next
You
time.
too. You too. Matiwa.
Natiwa.